all the way up until my mum's funeral. I get to my mum's funeral, the one video that I watch before I go to bed, before going to my mum's funeral, was a near-death experience person talking about how they had a conversation with Jesus Christ and they were like, yo, I don't know which church to choose. And he said, none of them are wrong. There's just a perfected one. Yeah, and the perfected one was when Jesus Christ actually came as a spirit down to earth to a man called Joseph Smith, which is our first prophet, right?
Okay.
And he basically revitalized something called the priesthood, yeah, which is the authority to act on behalf of Jesus' name.
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
But what, like the apostles, like
now you know how in Sunday you're supposed to break bread and give water to people. Like the Last Supper, that's
the
church
Last Supper,
Sunday.
yeah.
Like every church, they break bread and drink water.
Yeah,
right?
I know, yeah.
The priesthood essentially is the authority to bless it in the correct way. So Jesus is actually blessing it with his say. All the other churches, don't get it twisted, he's there when the meetings are happening. I've heard all this stuff from near-death experiences, not from my choice.
Yeah.
I've not just made this stuff up. He's at all Christian services, he loves it.
Yeah.
But the perfected one is just because they've got sacred ordinances which we won't be able to comprehend on this earth, but basically one of the ordinances is in our temple you can baptize someone that's dead as long as someone in the family has given the name and given the okay for it. Yeah, bro. And there's people on the other side waiting for baptisms. Why? Because if you was a harami your whole life, you're doing mad thing, get to the other side and you see that there's Jesus and there's different glories of heaven, yeah, are you not going to want to say, okay, I'm sorry, I lived a bad life, can I get forgiven? And then he says, so be it that one of your people on earth does your baptism. And then they'll just be sitting there for eternity waiting for someone in their family to do the baptism. That's why in our religion it's so important to convert people, to give them that opportunity of, by the way, if you've got relatives that want to be baptized and saved, you can do that now.
So you believe that any kind of baptizes, like
there's a sacred baptism. There's a normal baptism to convert you to the church. You do that in the church. Then the sacred baptism is in the temple. We only have two, one in Preston and one in London.
No, but imagine like if you're a Christian from other affiliation, I need to be baptized by the Mormon.
Again, if you're going to convert. Let me show you what our temple looks like from London. You might have seen it. It's in Crawley, London LDS temple. But yeah, so before my mum's funeral, I heard that near-death experience saying my church is basically the right one, yeah? The truest one, yeah? So then I've gone there with a different mindset. And as I've walked into the building, everything just looked like home. Like I was back where I was meant to be the whole time. But it's just because I was looking at it from a different perspective. And look, so our churches don't look like that, bro. Inside, bro, is just pure white and gold.
So down. Yeah, I remember like they had like this, you remember, innit? Like they had this like thin like
my grandparents go there bare, bro.
Mm.
But yeah, basically that's a London temple, innit? That's basically my religion, innit? But I've only just very recently actually started caring about it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I would never be like a face for other people to be like, oh, that's what Mormons is, because I'm not, because look, I burn out, do you know what I'm saying?
I feel it,
I'm still trying to work out my thing, bro.
No, yeah, you do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean, man? Yeah, I heard about the Mormons. I don't know about the doctrine. I'm not explaining it. But I knew that they would preach a lot and stuff. A bit like Jehovah's Witnesses. But Jehovah's Witnesses are non-trinitarians. So we like opposite.
Oh, you don't think about the Trinity?
We don't believe in the Trinity. Like
Jehovah's So who's God and who's Jesus to you?
So for like I can say like, so for us Jesus is a creation of God. Like
I got the same thing in my head.
Yeah, for us like Unitarians, like because we're Unitarians, so we don't believe that Jesus was God or was in any sort. I'll say it wasn't God. That's it. It's just a creation like me and you.
Let me blow your head now. Let me blow your head now. I gave this analogy to my brethren, and he like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know GTA?
Yeah.
You know how you can make a skin in GTA Online?
Yeah.
You can make a character. You can design him however you want, whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
But you're outside the computer.
Yeah.
You're still controlling the character.
Yeah.
Everything you do to the game is you.
Yeah.
To the game.
Yeah.
Yeah? Every character in the game looks at your character and says, that is you. Yeah? They identify as that as you.
Yeah.
Can you take place of your character? No. Why? Because you're a human biological form. You can't be digital. So to be in that universe on their physical plane, you have to be digital, right? Yeah. So that's a different dimension, yeah? It's a 2D dimension,
yeah? I understand.
Yeah? We're 3D dimension,
Yeah.
4D dimension. Let's talk God now, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So, the way I consider